Okay, no, it's not that bad. There's about a page and a half. So here we go. This one's from Beamer. And it is Vineshroom. Good one. Nothing but sauce made a GIF. I'm sorry, no, it's GIF. I can't say GIF. I'm sorry. I know I'm an asshole to some people and a hero to others, but I just can't do it. Okay. It's not, for some reason, I can't save it properly, but it's just a bunch of different types of vine shrooms. I see some Bort, Meat, Tommy Wiseau. I see Waluigi. All kinds of stuff. Someone said, I hope you like being wrong. If being wrong feels this good, then it's worth it. Nothing but sauce, thank you for this. Philly Birds made this. Honey, what are you doing? Just looking at naked men squatting on my Nintendo 3DS gaming console from Nintendo. Thanks, Reggie. I got memed on at the convention. I was like, alright, I'll see you guys later. And they were like, alright, well, we're gonna go play our Nintendo 3DS game console from Nintendo. Sofino X made... Leon Waluigi. Sorry, not just Wario. What is wrong with my brain? That's obviously Wario. Turns out streaming WarioWare at the same time as Resident Evil was a good idea. Very good idea. Also, in regards to me streaming Metal Gear Solid, I just thought of something. So next week, or this week coming up, the end of the week, I'm taking a little vacation. I might take 2 to 3 days off, which, you know, for some people that's a lot, but other people are like, Vinny, you should take 2 weeks off. I don't know if I can do that. I really don't know if I'd be able to do that. I would go crazy. Like, I need to do something, you know, whatever it is. And streaming is a good thing for me. I enjoy it. I feel like I'm getting something done to some extent. And I'm not good on vacation. So when people are like, Vinny, you need to take 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? I don't know I don't know how to relax in that way, but I can, you know, take a day or two. That's fine. So I'm going to do that, and Lord knows what I'll end up doing, but I'm going to do that for a couple days. It could be 2 days if I decide, you know what, maybe I don't want to be on vacation for 3 days. I might say fuck it and go home early. Or it could be 3 if I'm enjoying myself. So just letting you know, from like Wednesday to Friday, maybe, I probably won't stream. So what I'll probably do during the week, this week coming up, is do some one-offs and like some Dead Cells, some WarioWare, some random shit, and then when I get back, I can start Metal Gear Solid. That seems like a pretty good compromise. I like that. So, take 2 years off? Okay. Anyway, thanks Sofino X for the Wario art. I like that. Joey12304 made some Redvox art. It's a very cool guitar. I kind of wish I had a guitar like that. I want, like, a lava guitar so bad. Anyway. Cool. This one's from I'm a Shuri. It's Orbulon Burger type. Awesome work. FlowMe made this animated Geif. Dr. Dink. He's just trying to take care of Douglas. That's all he wants. He just wants to take care of him. This one's from Scoot Gummy. Wow. That's a lot of fucking work. That's really cool. You put a lot of work into this, and it's a lot of the Vinesauce streamers in mech form. It's badass is what it is. So, thank you for this. Thank you for making that. This one is from Heather. Being a settler sponge fucking sucks. Mr. Kennedy. Nice work. This one's from Aries or Eris. This actually happened in person today. I think this person has a little bit of contempt for the chat. Can you feel it? They threw memes at me. I got the one dude insisted on doing the fuck bees thing twice. One dude, which I was like, okay, if this is how we're gonna play it, then yes, of course, I'd love to fuck bees, you know. And then he was chill about it after that. Yo, could you imagine, like, a meme, like, upsetting you? Could you imagine, like, a meme ruining your day? Yo, like, just walk away from the computer, son. Sorry, this one's from Hair. You look like a sad Vinny. Sometimes. Yo, here's what you do. You walk away from the computer and then you extend your arm and clothesline the memer. That's what you do. I think this is this is the scene from Blade Runner 2049 where Kay is on the bridge. Hide Man made this from Rondo of Blood with long arm Dracula. Wow. Man, how do I get my arm to have an extra, like, bone like that? Like, I want an extra, like, joint. That's awesome. It's perfectly shitty in the best possible way for what that cutscene looked like, in my opinion. Emotional disparity made a very strange shroom fellow. I like that. I like that. Cool. Flow Me made this. Tommy's the Shrek Engen. Okay. From I'm a Shuri. I swear I'm only 12 even though my voice actor is probably 37. Yes. Probably. It's like when you watch like a lot of movies from the 90s and they cast like, you know, 30-year-olds and 29-year-olds and they're supposed to be high school students. Like, oh, Starship Troopers even did that, even though that movie is awesome and it's like a bit of a satire. Well, it's mostly a satire. And that movie can kind of get away with it. But the idea that they were trying to sell those characters as like high school students, it's like, really? Really? This one's from Ribbit. And it's 5-volt. Turns out there's a tale of 2 5-volts. The first half of Barry Lyndon. First of all, awesome that you mentioned Barry Lyndon. I was just having this conversation the other day. I know Barry Lyndon is like kind of a forgotten Kubrick movie because it's so fucking slow and it's a long movie, but I love Barry Lyndon. It's a 3-hour movie about, like, would you call it the Baroque period? I'm not really sure how to describe it, and it's a really beautiful movie, but it's just so hard for some people to watch. But yeah, they actually they had to, like, what was his name? Oh god, I forgot. Ryan O. They're like, oh, he's a young boy in this film. It's like, nope, that's a 33-year-old man, easily. Salmiakki made this red juice. Is that a blood baguette? Both drawings requested by Squirrelicious. Vinny eating a baguette while sad, and something with whatever the hell this references. I don't know. Is it beavers? It's this. No idea, but it's Mike and I, and it's great. Thank you, Samiyaki. That's how you pour a drink. Fredolin made this. Interesting. You draw me looking cooler than I actually look. So, for that, I am grateful. Arctic Aortic made this, and it's all the Vinesauce streamers, and it is really well done. Cool little collage. And then you have this one from Pajama Pants Jack, and that is cool. This is what happens when you shoot off the head of the Vine Shroom in Resident Evil. And then you have this one from Majester. You have a Vine Shroom here. While I load up some more art. Here's one from Mr. Weird Guy. Oh, this is a Jeef. Vinny will BRB. Take a piss. I can't not think of Tommy Wiseau saying that now. Pajama Pants Jack made this. Yes, I am Bug Exterminator. Of course, we'll just let you in then. Good work. This one's from Mick Burger 64, Beverly Hills Cop, licensed to shit. Best game ever? Yeah. Also, nice meat you got there. Kami Jojo made this. It's that would be a good WarioWare DIY. Quoted on, did it say Galgun is better? It is. Yeah, Galgun is better. You goddamn right it's better. This would fit the theme of WarioWare to some extent. From Charge Then Lance. This is... Okay, so I met Charge today. And Charge says, I'm really glad to hear that you love the Cradle. It's one of those places I've always gone to as a kid and still love going to. Yeah, this place was awesome. It was just a museum of all the coolest shit. And I didn't really give it a full, like, examination, let's say. So I might have to go back at some point and really get, like, the full experience. Because it's just a museum dedicated to flight in all its forms. And to me... that's just one of the coolest things. And the space stuff, too, is great. The Apollo stuff. But I'm more about, like, you know, I love the fighter jets that they had. They had the fucking Thunderbolt. They had, like, the cockpit of an F-16. They have the World War II planes. I mean, fuck, man. I have to go back one day. But anyway, that's what I wore today. So, yeah, I told everyone I was dumpster diving for video games for Sundays. So, that's how I do it. That's how I find the games, like Data Design Interactive, LJN, you name it. Did they have the Blackbird? No, they didn't have a Blackbird. The place was not big enough for a Blackbird, I don't think. Maybe they could have had, like, a little miniature, but I didn't see anything like that. They didn't have the Blackbird from Chrono Trigger either, which is equally disappointing. AV Quasar made this. Some more Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop, horrible, awful video game. From Snapjaw Zippy, Vine Shroom. The Blackbird is really cool. I'm a big fan of the, I just like the way the stealth bomber looks. It's so fucking cool. This one's from Uncle Donnie. Doubt. Beverly Hills Cop / LA Noir. sequel to both at the same time, coming soon. This one's from Pochecito or Pojecito, I'm not sure. SCP-007 Despabino. There's a lot of Despacito meme going on in here. Good work. BRB from Scootley. And it says here, hope I'm not too late to the RE4 party. This kind of almost reminds me more of The Thing. Vinny, have you been to the Intrepid Museum in NYC? You know, I've been near the Intrepid. I haven't been in the Intrepid. And at one point they had like a Star Trek display. They had this whole Star Trek thing at the Intrepid, and I feel like such a dope that I missed that. But regardless, I probably would love it. I saw a couple concerts right next to it. It's there's a Pier 70 something next to it where they do concerts outdoors. It's really cool. Anyway, thank you, Scootley. This is great. Hell yeah, made this. Hey kids, what kind of herbs do you have at home? Nice work. Hell yeah, made this too. Vinebolt. Okay. Thunderstruck. This one's from Alina D. See, the framing and the paper almost kind of adds to the whole thing, doesn't it? Nice work as well. This one's from Chi Chi, and it's a Vinesauce BRB. That's kind of cool. Definitely on the stranger side. This one is from DJ Raptor. I bet Pidgey tastes good. No comment. I did say that. I'm sure they eat Pidgey. I think Nintendo should do like an M-rated Pokemon where they explore like the underbelly of the Pokemon trading world and how people eat them, but there's like a war, you know, between people who think eating them is immoral and people who think they need to eat the Pokemon to survive. It's like, you know, and then something crazy happens, like Ash's Pikachu gets eaten by someone, you know, or like a level 87 Bulbasaur gets fried up, and then it raises all these questions, and I'm sure it will be a fun subject to explore. And Paradox made this. Okay. So, okay, for Buru, I think keep it to art, and then you can tweet this stuff to me or email it to me. Just for my own sanity and for like time purposes. But, however, that's good. Vinesauce, I never got a reply. I haven't replied to my emails in a week. I respond to my emails once a week, usually. And sometimes it gets buried, you know? I mean, listen, it's really good. But yeah, my emails sometimes get buried in the flood of content claim emails I get. You know. Then why send them there? You can tweet it to me. I mean, there's no guarantee. No matter what you do, there's no guarantee. Like I said, I appreciate it. That's really good. Listen, I appreciate that people make stuff. If you email me, there's a high chance I will see it. There's a chance I won't reply, or I might reply in a week. There's also a chance that it may just get lost, and that's the risk, you have to take. I try to be as accessible as possible, but there's a reason a lot of people, like streamers and YouTubers, turn off contact or just don't have that connection. It gets really overwhelming, and over the years I saw it grow to a point where I couldn't really handle it, and I really like to. I like to interact with people. I like to learn about new games, and I like to find out about things that are going on. Where Whiskey sent me a bunch of cursed images to open streams with. Like, this is good stuff. It's just really, really hard to keep up, and then shit gets buried, and it's like, fuck. I feel guilty enough already, but then every now and then I get a guilt trip, and it's like, really? Listen, I really try. I don't need the guilt trip on top of it. So that happens from time to time. I'll continue doing my best, and I will continue trying to see all the cool stuff that people send me. And you do have my absolute complete gratitude, and you have for years, and I'll continue to do that. And if the day I don't appreciate what people make for me or send me or give me is the day that I don't deserve to stream anymore. So, thank you. It just might get lost in an inbox. That's the risks. Them's the risks. Okay. So, I'm done. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed Resident Evil 4 as a playthrough, as a whole, but especially tonight. It was really great. And the fucking Beverly Hills Cop stream was bizarre. It was mostly terrible, but I think somehow it was entertaining for people, and that's all that counts, really. So let's never do that again. And if anyone is wondering, yes, tomorrow will be Corruptions, plus maybe a couple other things. Next week, like I said before I go on my vacation, I will probably do a little bit of Norman Sky, some Castlevania Rondo of Blood, and Dead Cells, and maybe a couple other little things in there too. So maybe a surprise or two. Who knows? Okay. Check out the other Vinesauce streamers at Vinesauce.com. Well, that was Jeff. I want to see who was live. Jeff is live. He's doing something good. He's got some horror stuff happening. So Jeff is live, Dyer's live. You can wait here for the host, or you go to twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce or Vinesauce.com, or you can go to bit.ly /Vinesauce alert. There you go. See you later. Have a good night. And to anyone I met today, thank you for coming to the convention. It was great hanging out. See you then. See you tomorrow.